All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live from Action Athletics Millwood for this 2026 NENA Championship weekend. Competitors are just finishing up their practice time now. I am Nate Burton here with you with the call today. And we have got four teams vying for the hardest trophy in Ninja to win the NENA Team Varsity Championship. Across 5 age divisions, across 2 days, this competition will take every runner executing to score points for their team. The team with the highest score at the end of the weekend wins. So to give you a quick rundown of how the scoring works. Stage one, the competitors is essentially qualifying. That will set our run order for stage two. In stage two, that's when the runs will count. Stage one is 6 obstacles for all of our divisions above 6 to 8. In our 6 to 8 division, they run 5 obstacles. Then stage two is 10 obstacles for all divisions other than 6 to 8, who will run 8. Minute 30 and 2 minutes and 30 seconds are our time limits for stage one and stage two, respectively. Stage one is fall and continue during qualifying, and stage two is fall and done. The fastest competitor to complete the most amount of obstacles in stage two will score 25 points. That is the highest total for that. And then it's our Grand Prix scoring system all the way down the line with the top 20 positions all racking points for their team. When the team with the most cumulative points in any one age division will score a division point. That is either 4 points for first place, 3 points for second, 2 points for third, and 1 point for fourth. We will add all those points up at the end of the weekend, and the team with the highest score will win. Our trophy this year got a little bit taller as our league champions Vitality added another base layer to uh, the NENA Cup, and so we hope to see that grow more and more every year as this league continues to evolve. We say it's the hardest trophy to win in sports because it takes buy-in from your 6 to 8 year olds all the way up to your high school seniors, your 18-year-olds. Um, you can't just have one or two athletes in every division. There are 12 athletes allowed in NENA competition from each age division. So you do the math on that. That is 60 total athletes to give yourself the best shot at scoring the maximum amount of points. And naturally, some of our teams do not reach the full complement of 12 across all age divisions, but there are some powerhouses to look out for in every division. So our four teams competing here today: Vitality Obstacle Fitness out of Fall River. We've got Surge Ninja from Hopkinton and Peabody. They are a combined team. We've got Thrive Ninja Fitness out of Franklin, and Ninja Mania joining us from Danbury, Connecticut. They have been working hard all season to score points, and the Vitality is our highest seed, and Ninja Mania, they both got buys right directly into this championship. Where Surge and Strive had to win a playoff match 2 weeks ago, where they beat Action Millwood and TA and Weymouth, who are fifth and sixth place teams from this season, respectively. So, as we see the Strive team warming up right now, we've got looks like Zach Keenan doing a little bit of coaching, taking the shot bag for his teammates. This is the 11 to 12 age group that you're seeing right now. Cameron and Rowan is capturing all the action there. Just to give you a bit of a heads up, for this division, we're going to be running one live stream for both age divisions. We had a little technical difficulty this morning getting all of our cameras to talk to each other and our software going, but thankfully it's brought in some support from Ninja Mania. And then Kyle here is a live stream veteran who's going to be running things for the later age divisions. We'll separate out the live stream so you'll get to dial in. So if you are watching from home and you see you have grandkids or siblings, um, friends, family. In one particular age division, you can dial in on just that age group, but the other ones will be going on at the same time. At the end of the day, our 15 plus age division will be going at 5 o'clock. Um, That'll be a single as well. So that double age division, will fly our 1 o'clock group, and they will be running the 9 to 10s and teens. They'll be running in age groups. We got a few cameras capturing the action. And then over here on the far side, we've got our 6 to 8s warming up on some very creative obstacles designed by head coach Million Rule down here at Action Norwood. And then, of course, we've got our follow cams. And then Jones is going to be signing all the action for you here. I'll be doing my best to keep up with the commentary. The action's going to come fast and furious here today, so uh, sit tight. And as soon as practice time wraps up here, we will get our first runners in our qualifying stage 1 here on the course. And stick with us on the live stream here too, as we'll be doing our best to capture some better audio quality and angles for you throughout the day. Uh, to that end, I'm going to take a quick break from the commentary while these guys are finishing up their practice time. But I'll be back with you in time for those first runners, stage 1. So bear with me as I try to get to some ambient sounds of Ninja Action Norwood.
Check, check, check. Woo. Check, check.
From NinjaWorks to our stereo to my board.
Oh, nice.
This is how I pull. Just this simple thing is how I get NinjaWorks Live, the timer on here, so I can control the volume of it on my board.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was looking to get one of those, and then I was like, overly complicated. I went with Stream Deck instead, which like allows me to switch and everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't have nearly the amount of audio control. And
Yes, getting even I've done it with something like this before too, where I just had this as like my instrument on a Focusrite little Scarlett.
Yep.
But just this splitter right here will let you pull
direct from
wherever you get from it. Yeah.
Nice.
That was one of our nice like quality of life increases.
All right. So we've got a little bit of ambient sound going on there for you. It is very loud in here with so many athletes competing. You figure 48 competitors per course, 12 kids per team, 4 teams competing, and 2 courses happening at the same time. So quite a lot of action to be had here. It looks like the Scribe kids are finishing up their practice time right now, and we've got Ninja Mania practicing over on the 11 to 12 course. I'm unmuted. There we go. Now we're unmuted. So just a reminder that in NENA, one of the nice things about this competition format is the athletes do get practice time on the obstacles, unlike some of the other leagues out there where the idea is that they have to flash the course. NENA is a very team-based format. We want to give athletes every advantage that they possibly can to go as far as possible, as fast as possible, and give their best performance. So we figure a little bit of practice time gives them the ability to get their hands on the obstacles. Plus, that stage one qualifying uh, lets them do the first half of the course and then challenges them for the back half obstacles. So we're hoping to get some buzzers here today. And then we have our switch over here, back to one. It is, yeah, and it's completely programmable. Like in like this interface right here, like it's all virtual, and I can even control like the hotspots, like the AI cameras. Oh, All right, looks like the coaches are just going over some last minute instructions on the. The other nice thing about NENA is that the coaches will confer with the course judge at the end of practice time if there's anything that was a little too ambitious or too easy. Um, Coaches are allowed to give some input as to what they think the course is. We want to try to just keep it fair for everybody, and so we keep it pretty adjustable. Those are baked in. Um, I think this is our, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ninth season of NENA. Um, so by now we've tried a couple of different formats, made some adjustments over the years, and really get it dialed in to have a great athlete experience across the board. Um, really nice working with all these gyms here in New England and try to put out the best quality product that we can for these young athletes and inspire them to try as much and innovative and creative obstacles as possible. Looks like the Vitality team is warming up over on the small truss right now. And Coach Avery is counting them down. Our course judges today on the 6 to 8-year-old course is going to be Coach Jared, who's one of the coaches down here at Akron Norwood. And on the small trust for the 11 to 12s, we're going to have Coach Avery. You'll be able to hear him counting people in over everyone today. He's got a voice that carries throughout the entire gym. So if you hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown, it's probably going to be Coach Avery. We appreciate you showing up for us here on this Saturday morning, day one of our NENA Championship. We've got a lot of runs to go, a lot of athletes who are excited to try to take home that trophy. A 2-day tournament. That is going to decide the winner of NENA 2026. All right, looks like we're ready to get started here on the 6 to 8 course. That is Noah Munier and Vitali doing a little bit of coaching of the little kids today. Apologize to any of you that may be getting seasick with our young camera operator there. It's a big, heavy rig for a young man to hold, but those battery packs weigh quite a bit. There's Rowan. So I'll do my best to switch you off here from time to time, give you a break from the wobbly cam. It looks like our 11 to 12s, and coaches are just conferring there in the middle of the gym, figuring out if they're going to make any changes to the course. It is a packed house here this morning at Action Norwood, and will be for the next 48 hours. Throughout the day, if we get a break, or if I can find somebody else to jump in and commentate, I can do my best to get some more cameras set up for you guys to capture a few more angles that I know My colleague from Ninja Mania is working on a couple of cameras on his end to capture the course for the next wave. So check back in with us and be prepared for an enhanced experience as we upgrade our skills here throughout the weekend. All right, so 2 courses today. We've got our red course and our blue course. I'll do my best to keep our overlays straight. So let's pull our timer up. That would be for the red course, and then our timer up for the blue course. All right, a couple of last minute adjustments here, and we're going to get this thing going. Why does that timer still say 6 minutes? The Action Athletics YouTube page. Yep. Yep. Yeah, of course. Yep. All right, 10 o'clock is the time. And yep. All right, first runner. Oh, down goes Addie there. Switch back over to here. Back over here to Parker. Takes a ride on the tilting seesaw there as he makes his way up the truss and down the mystery box rings. Puts the finish platform there, debating whether he wants to climb the truss or jump. Coach Avery's going to throw in another box there as he tackles the sideways laches. Gets the dismount there with 58 seconds left on the clock. Sorry, 20 seconds left on the clock. I got my timers confused there. The top left of your screen, that's going to be the red course. Top right of your screen is the blue course. Time winding down on Parker. And just times out there at the end. Couldn't quite make it as we switch back over here. All right, Theodore over here, making his way through obstacle 4, using his big reach to get to the dismount. Very nicely done. This is the like wide shot of the red course.
All right, and that wraps up the run for Grant. Take a look at what we have going over on with the 11 and 12-year-olds. We have Dustin climbing his way up here. Like he's working on obstacle 3 on the course here. Working his way between those rings, building up that swing, gets to the clearing platform. All right, we missed out on that one. Climbing up. Our way into the little keys here. And back over with our 6 through 8-year-olds here. We got Caitlin swinging on a ring, hitting the dismount, making her way up to attempt obstacle 4 here. Like we got a clear on that course there. Let's check in on Lionel over here. Looks like he's clearing his way through obstacle 4, getting up on the board, building up that swing. Nice transition across. And he's off, clearing obstacle 5 and starting in on obstacle 6. Slipped off on the key there. Great run from Lionel. Let's go see how Ryder's doing on our 6 to 8 course. Like we're working in on obstacle 4 here, getting a big swing, making the dismount to the landing platform. We're climbing up that pole to engage the start with obstacle 5. Building that swing, pulling back, and clears his way to hit that buzzer. See, Lennon is over here making their way down the slider, coming across our balance obstacle on the ground there, climbing our way up to start with obstacle 4. Building up some swing. Always so much fun to do sideways. These kids make this look really impressive and easy, which is awesome. Get a nice big reach out. Going to try with obstacle 6 here. All right, I think that was the end of our run. Let's go check in with Isabel Tobias and see how she's doing on course 1 here. Looks like she's made it all the way through, cleared the first 4 obstacles, and we're working on obstacle number 5. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we got Layla working her way across some balance obstacles, our little tilting forward, one more roll and pipe here. Very nice. He has to clear for that obstacle 3, climbing up, we're engaging with the ring, starting on obstacle 4. Big swings and reaches from Layla here. Nice save, got a little out of control, went back, down to center on that back ring, very nicely done. After clear on obstacle 4, we're making our way up to obstacle 5. And nice clear of that course from Layla. Great run, great run. All right, looks like here we got Joey coming up to the starting block of our 6 to 8 division here. And we're off. Let's see, he's through the first obstacle. Building up his swing, getting a nice big reach for that ring. Nice. All right, Joey makes it through obstacle 3 there. Our big jump and leap. Not quite sure we cleared obstacle 4 there, but we're making our way on up and engaging with obstacle 5. Not a bad run from Joey there. Didn't quite finish that last obstacle, but that's all right. Let's take a peek. See how Ori's doing over here. Looks like we're working our way through obstacle number 6 on this little course for our 11 to 12-year-olds here. Nice control, making that last challenging obstacle look pretty easy as we wrap up and hit the buzzer on that course there. Back with our 6 through 8s, we got Gabe starting off. Like we had a little slip on that first obstacle there on the landing, that's okay. Continuing our way through, building up some power, getting that nice big swing, making quick work of obstacle 2. Made our way through obstacle 3, getting that big swing, going for that landing platform on obstacle 4. Getting a big climb up the pole. And then working our way down these side spinning obstacles for obstacle number 5 here. All right, nice run there, Gabe. See how Haris is doing over here. The 11 to 12-year-old course. Building up some big swings on obstacle 5 here. On that first key, looks like he's trying to find his way to get that key to drop in that little keyhole, and he's got it. Concentration. Nice hook in there. Reaching for the next. One more to go. Put that off. Just lost it at the end there. That's all right. Nice run from Haris. Good try. And let's see how Hunter's doing. Looks like Hunter just wrapped up a very nice run on that first course there. And Hunter's off. We got to clear that first obstacle. Up, quick engagement with obstacle 2. And we got to clear on obstacle 2 as well. Nice, strong, fast run starting off from Hunter here. And we're through obstacle 3, getting on to obstacle 4. Showing some real nice speed on this course here, moving through with a purpose. You got to clear on 4, and there's Hunter starting to scale up that rig and getting ready to engage with obstacle 5. Let's see how quickly he can make his way through this run here. Building up that swing. And we're almost there. Can he spot that landing platform? All right, nice run from Hunter. All right, let's see. Oh, checking in. Cora missed a little bit on obstacle 5 there. That's okay. We got one more obstacle 6. Grabbing our keys and starting to engage. See if she can unlock her way to the buzzer here. Nice, good focus from Cora there. Takes a few attempts sometimes. Very nice. Not sure what happened there. Looked like she was in position to try to wrap that up, but we came on down. Let's go see how Ben's doing over here. Looks like we're catching him as he's just wrapping up obstacle 3 there. Engaging with obstacle 4, getting a nice big swing. Hitting that dismount. Although I think with that step back, we might not have cleared that obstacle 4. And now we're engaging with obstacle 5. Nice run from Ben. Dallas, in the meantime, over in the 11 to 12 course, making their way across those balance obstacles for number 3. Climbing up, getting those hands on the rings. So we can start with obstacle 4 of the course here. Building up some nice swing, good big reach on that gap. Engage with that last ring, and hits that landing platform for a clear. Let's see how she does with obstacle 5. Building up the swing on those boards. Nice little pop, catch that there. Open up our swing, another nice grip, making this look easy. Open up that swing and catch, and let's see if she can hit that dismount. Very nice, Dallas, very nice. And we're up, getting ready to engage with that obstacle 6. Hands on that key, nice swing, good control, placing that in. And very, very nice. Good, we got good accuracy here, hits that last one. Let's see if we can get ourselves engaged for that dismount. Nice. And got that buzzer hit. Very nice. Hey, and there's Jackson Asconi catching the tail end of what looks like a nice quick little clear run of that 6 to 8-year-old course. Up next, we got Kinley Banks. Ready on the starting block here. And she's off. We're through obstacle 1. A nice engagement with obstacle 2 there, getting the pullback. Oh, skipping off on one of those grips. Nice, she's moving with a purpose. And Finley's continuing this really, really fast run. She's looking great. Climbing the way up, engaging with obstacle 5. Good focus, getting her hands in on that after it got a little out of control on her there. Right onto that last part. Got to figure out how to build that spin. Nice turnaround. Great run. And Maisie's over here on our 11 to 12-year-old course. Looks like she just cleared obstacle 4. Not sure if we got a clear on obstacle 3 or 2 before there. See how we're down a point from where we are. But she's engaged with obstacle 5 right now. Looks like we missed getting our hands on that second one. That's all right. We're climbing up and making our attempt at obstacle 6. We got our hand on that first P here. Got that second one with us. Let's see if we got some nice control. Place that right in the slot. And next one is engaged. Just pretty comfortable up there. With control. Spotting where those should go. Might be a little bit of a reach there though. And a bit too much. Nice run there, Maisie. Let's see how Kyla's doing over on our 6 through 8-year-olds. But she's engaged with obstacle 6 here, swinging for the dismount, skipping that ring. Nice little technique there. All right, next up we got Dean out of Ninja Mania here. He's up at our starting block. Holding our ring as we get counted in. He is off on obstacle 1. All right, he gets off of that spinning platform, hung him up a little bit there. Nice big swing through obstacle 4, getting those hips up, getting some nice distance. And we're up and engaging with obstacle 5 here. Nice run from Dean. And let's see, we got Davis over here with our 11 and 12-year-olds. Looks like we're getting ready to engage with that obstacle number 6. Reaching with that key. Looks like we got it in its place there, nice and controlled and firm. We got a little slip out reaching for that last one there. That's all right, Davis. Nice run. Let's see how Cullen's doing over on our 6 to 8-year-old course right now. Looks like we're engaged with obstacle 2 here. Trying to build up that swing with this ring. I think we're trying to skip the second grip in there, go right for that pipe. Looks like it. We're on to our little spin and fold obstacle number 4 here, obstacle number 3 here, sorry. Making his way around, going for that dismount. Like we got the clear, climbing his way up, getting onto this nice big swing with the ring here. Very nice, and Cullen clears obstacle 4. We're making our way up that truss and getting ready to engage ourselves with obstacle number 5. Ooh, going for the little reverse grip on that right there. I like it. I like it. And makes his way through. Makes his way through. Great run there, Colin. All right. And it looks like over on our 11, 12-year-old course, Connor's just clearing up obstacle 5. Checking in on that little panel up top. It looks like he's cleared every obstacle on his way to obstacle 6 here. Let's see how he does with these keys. Some good control and endurance at the end of the course here. Keeping those arms all pumped up and still having that ability to find that slot, get that key in, hook it in. But I think Connor's got it. Going for that dismount and hits the buzzer. Nice run, Connor. See how Haley's doing over on our 6 through 8 course here. Looks like we've made it through the first 3 obstacles quite successfully. We're getting into that nice big swing for obstacle 4. And she's trying to build that swing up, avoid that pole. Looks like she's got a little bit better direction of that swing. Nice. Cleared obstacle 4. We're climbing our way up that truss and getting those hands on, engaging with obstacle 5 here. Couldn't quite make the reach, but we run over to get that timer hit regardless. Great run, Haley. Let's check in with Emily Bacco over on our older course there. Like she got through our first obstacle. As we see her swinging in the back there. She just passed. Clears obstacle number 2. She's over the first part of our balance, up and over that tilting board, down onto our next balance pipe, and she's across, clearing obstacle 3. Getting up, getting that hand engaged on that first ring for obstacle 4. Nice big swing and reach. She skips the 4th. I think we got a nice clear, almost overshooting that landing platform with that big swing. Building up, popping those hips, very nice. Building that swing. Let's see if she can catch the next. Got those hands on. Build that swing. And let's see if we can get that dismount. Nice. So Emily's through obstacle 5, and we're coming up on obstacle 6. First key in. Having a little hard time getting that hooked in there, it appears. A little harder than it seems. And we're down. That's okay. Nice run from Emily. Let's go check in on Aiden. Another member of Team Ninja Manny over here. Looks like he's had a pretty good run going so far. Cleared the first 4 obstacles, and we're engaged, looking our way through obstacle number 5 up here. We got our hands on. Made it to that second spinning disc. We'll get the second hand on. All right, let's see if he can find his way to a dismount. Hit that buzzer, clear that course. Nice run from Aiden. And Logan. Looks like he just cleared up his first obstacle over here on the 11, 12-year-old course. Coming into our view, building that swing. He's through obstacle 2. Making his way across our rolling pipe on the ground, climbing up that tilting board. Got that down, staying in control on the slide, down to our pipe on the other side. Making our way up, that's a clear through those first 3. We're getting engaged with those rings, starting to build that swing. Nice big reach, locked out, and we're through obstacle 4. On the first board here, nice swing off. Got our little, oh wow, look at that, little octagon board up there. A little hexagon board's up there. Through obstacle number 5, got his hands on those keys. Found that tip in on the first spot. And one last one to go. Looks like he's got it in. Hits the landing, gets forward on that landing pad, and gets the buzzer. Nice run there, Logan. See how Connor's doing over here with our 6 through 8s. Catching and clearing obstacle number 2. Making his way onto those spinning horizontal discs here for obstacle number 3. We're up, engaged with the ring for that nice big swing on obstacle 4. We hit that landing platform. We got it clear. We're making our way up that pole onto the first ring. Hands engaged with that first vertical spinning disc. Makes his way onto the second. It's getting through this line pretty quickly. Big swing off. And nice fast run from Connor. Looks like Devin's getting ready to start with obstacle number 1 here. Making his way up that warped wall. Catching our ring. Getting our nice big swing out. And across to our landing platform. Engage with those rings on obstacle number 2 here. swinging his way on through. And we got a clear. We're on to 3. We've made it through the first little rolling pipe. We're over our tilted board, down to another rolling pipe on the ground. Good balance. We're up, and we're through the first half of the course. Engage with those rings. We'll build up some swing here. Ooh, nice transition across. And we're through with obstacle 3. 4, I should say. Sorry, misspoke there. We're on our little line of swinging side laches here. And caught onto that second board. Caught the second hexagon. And we're down for a clear. All right, we got one last one to go. Devin's got his hand on one key, engaged with the first, and we're off. Looks like he's got pretty good confidence going forward here with placing those keys in where they belong, hooking them in, build some power. Ooh, he slipped one there, but nice control. Held on. And we're through for the dismount. He's off. Nice run, Devin. And let's see, we got Connor up here on the starting block on our 6 through 8 course here. Or, actually, maybe we don't. I think we might be done with our runners on our 6 through 8 side over there. All right, so we got Nathan. He ran up that wall. He got that ring. He's getting this big swing across. Getting engaged on those rings. And we're through obstacle 2. We're working our way along our little roller there. And first half down. Climbing up, engaging with that ring, starting on obstacle 4. And there's that landing platform. We got a clear there. Making our way through our little line of side laches here. Doesn't look like this is posing much of a challenge for Nathan. All right, we've cleared the first 5. Let's see how he does with these keys. And he's through. Nice run from Nathan there. Looks like we got Laura up next. We're done with those 6 through 8-year-olds running. Our mobile cam is over, ready to follow Connor here on the course. Get a little better view of what these competitors have been going through here. Making her way up, engaging with that ring, getting that nice big swing across the gap, and she's through that first obstacle. Off onto the rings for obstacle number 2 here, swinging her way down. And looks like we got to that landing platform for a nice clear in number 2. Making her way across that roller, up and over our tilting board. Ooh, taking a little bit of a head-first approach on the downside there, but she kept in control, used that handle. Made her way through, and we got to clear obstacle 3. Climbing on up, grabbing that ring to engage for obstacle 4 here. Nice big reach from Laura. Grab that ring, using all 4. Nothing wrong with that. Sticks that landing. And that would be a clear of number 4. We're engaging with 5, trying to build up that swing. Not quite. And on to obstacle 6. Keys in hands. Found that tip. That next one engaged, that's good. Halfway there, we're in our third pin of the lock. Seems like we ran out of time there, or had that foot come down and touch the ground. Nice run from Laura. We got Jackson in our starting block here. Looks like he's almost ready to get counted down, and we're off. He's up that warped wall, engaging with that ring, getting it de-hooked right into the swing. We got a nice clear obstacle 1. Moving our way onto our line of rings and ropes. Got some nice swings, and we got a nice clear for obstacle 2 there. Coming over that pipe, up and over our little tilted board. Whoop, nice control, held on well. And we're through obstacle 3. Climbing our way up. Jackson's got his hands on that first ring there. Nice big reach. Hooks over, and we're off. Making quick work of obstacle 3. We're up engaged with that first board. Catches that first hexagon there. Let's see if we can get a second little side lâché going. Just came up short of that board. That's all right. And now Jackson's got his first key. Getting ready to grab on that second one. This is a deceptively challenging obstacle here. You gotta have some really good endurance and control. Using your arms for a little while. I'm sure they're all pumped up. These competitors are doing a great job, showing wonderful resiliency here, staying in there, trying to find those little hooks and those little holes there. And Jackson's pushing his way through. Nice save of a little slip off at the end there. A great run from Jackson. Great run. We got Reese coming up next. All right, and Reese is up that wall. He's trying to get that ring off the hook there. Seems like he's having a little bit of a hard time with that, but that's all right. He got that off, made his way through that first obstacle for a clear. And we're working our way through building up some nice swings. And we're through obstacle 2. Coming up on obstacle 3 here, making his way across our little rolling board, down our tilter, and onto our second rolling pipe there. Clear of obstacle 3. He's got his hands on that second and third, and that's a clear obstacle 4. It's a quick work of this course so far. First little board here, building up some swing, getting a nice little catch. And all we gotta do is hit that landing platform, and Reese is through the first 5 obstacles successfully. Working his way through those keys. Going for number 5. Number 6. Set in. Let's see if we can keep some control. Build a little swing. Get to that platform. And hit that buzzer for a clear. Nice run, Reese. Next up, we got Benjamin. Benji made quick work of that first obstacle there. We got him engaged on obstacle number 2, making his way through the swings. Looks like he's got a little clear. Coming around, feet are on that rolling pipe. He's onto that tilting board. Getting up over that fulcrum in the middle there. Holding on for that tilt. That's good. Down to that second rolling pipe. And we got a clear of obstacle 3. Climbing his way up to get engaged with obstacle 4. Let's see how he can get through these rings. Looks like he made pretty quick work of those. Getting on to our little Lachey line here. Doing these little sideways on those boards. Couldn't quite catch that first hexagon there. Seemed to pop a little too up. Not quite out at it, but let's see how he engages with those keys here on this last obstacle. All right, got that tip hooked in number 4. Lost a little on the backswing there. That's all right. Great run there, Benjamin. Coming out of Surge Ninja. All right, we got Ethan Tobias up next. And Ethan through that first obstacle, making his way onto our little swinging line here for obstacle number 2. Looks like we got a clear on that one as well. Coming down our rolling pipe, up and over that tilting board. Got those feet out in front, ready for the dismount, and we've cleared obstacle 3. Making our way on up to engage with those rings on obstacle number 4. Got his hand on that last one. Looks like we got a clear. Making our way up to the board. Let's see how Ethan does with these little side laches there. Got a nice little pop on that first one. Great job getting both hands on that board. All right, and let's see if we can stick that landing there. Very nice. All right, now he's onto the part of the run that has probably hung the most competitors up today. Got that first one in. That next one engaged. Found its way into number 4. Keeping some good control on that key in his hands. Got that in there. Got one more to go. Let's see if he can find that in. And if Ethan looks like he's making his way through and hitting that buzzer. Great run from Ethan. All right, next up we have Lucas. Lucas is waiting at our starting block here. And he's off, made his way up. Looks like he got another one that's having a little bit of a hard time with getting that ring out of the hook there, but he found his way through and just gets those feet up to clear that first obstacle. Now we're up, building some swings on obstacle number 2 here. And those feet are on that landing platform. That's got us a clear. On to number 3, making his way over that pipe. He's on the tilting board in the middle. Got it tilted down. Getting onto that PVC pipe, and we're clear of obstacle 3. Climbing his way up. Getting ready to go engage with those rings. And we're cleared obstacle 4. Building up some swing, got his hands on that first little hanging hexagon there. Nice approach, just couldn't get that second hand on that back side of the board and hold on, but that's all right. Still has obstacle 6 here to go. Got that first hanging key, his hands on, got that grip set, and A little bit of a hard time. There he goes. Ah, we found it in. Looks like we got the end of his run right there. Great run from Lucas. Next up, we got Mason. And that starting block over there.
Nice buzzer beater.
I know. He was going slow at the end.
I know, he was. But he stayed calm.
All right, and Mason's through those first two obstacles, making them look pretty easy. Coming down our little rolling pipe and that tilting board. Climbing his way up, getting it to drop. Good controlled dismount, and we've cleared obstacle 3. Climbing our way up, and we're on those rings, starting our swing. Ooh, I'm not sure if that one was quite a clear there. I think that foot landing on that black pad might have just been a little bit of an inaccuracy. Unfortunately, he made the rest of that line look pretty easy. Great job getting his hands on both sides of that board there. One more little hexagon to catch. Nice. So close as well, too. I think falling back on the platform right there is gonna keep him from getting that point for his team. Engaged with this 6th and final obstacle. Got a key in each hand here. Found its home. Ah, and one more. Just had a little swing back there. Great run, Mason. Great run. All right, and next up we have Kaylee. Getting herself ready in the starting block over there as our resetters are getting that course all ready for her to tackle. All right, and Kaylee's making her way over that tilting board, engaging her feet with the rolling pipe. We got a nice clear for obstacle 3. Making her way up, dropping that ring out of that box there, getting her hands on it. And she's got a nice clear obstacle 4. All right, and she's made her way to that second board of this somewhat tricky line. We've seen some athletes struggle with that one today. But not Kaylee. She's got a nice full clear up until this point. Let's see how she does with these keys. Hands on that first one. Second one's in the slot. Got that third one in and engaged. I feel comfortable about that. The foot hit the mat there. Great run, Kaylee. Great run. All right. Now waiting. On the starting block here is Beckham. Representing Team Ninja Mania here, it looks like. And he's off. Making his way up that warped wall. Got the nice big reach. We get that ring off the hook. And we're clear obstacle 1. Working our way down the line of ropes and rings here, building up some swing. Beckham's got that cleared. Up to the starting block for 3. Making his way across the roller. Ooh. Nice save, nice save. Got his way up on the board. Across that fulcrum, getting it to tip. Feet her down, and cleared obstacle 3. We're making our way up to the platform for 4, climbing up, dropping down, and getting engaged with that first ring here. Building that swing up. Good control at the end there. Almost ran into that pole, but Beckham showed some nice physical awareness. Kept himself in control there. Getting a little high pop, not quite far enough out to get both hands on the sides of those hexagons. It's been a tricky line for the athletes. Gets his hand engaged on that first one. Let's see if we can get that key engaged. Yep. Couple little foot hits, couldn't get that second key in. Great run from Beckham there. Looks like we got Cassidy up next. Cassidy, I think, is representing Surge Ninja here. Strive, I'm sorry, I misspoke on that one there. Strive Ninja. Got her nice clear through obstacle 1. Swinging her way through obstacle 2 right now. And I heard a clear noise, but I'm not sure about that foot stepping to the side there, how that one's going to end up getting a rule. Looks like we had a little struggle with obstacle 3 there, but we're up. Getting engaged with our hand on that first ring of obstacle 4. Swinging our way through this line with ease, down on that landing platform. We got it clear for obstacle 4 there. Now Cassidy's engaging with these little side lâché boards. Got our hands on that first hexagon, held on tight. Couldn't quite get the hands on that second one. They touched, couldn't grab. Let's see how she fares with obstacle 6. Feet touched the mat, didn't quite make that through. That's a tricky line that our athletes have definitely been struggling with today. All right, and it looks like Miles is getting ready over at our starting block here. Miles appears to be representing Vitality. Makes his way up that warped wall, getting our nice swing across to that landing platform for the first obstacle. Swinging his way through the line here for obstacle number 2. Hits that landing platform nice and clean. Made his way across our little balance pipe, up the tilting board. So we got to clear obstacle 3. Climbing our way up, pulling that ring down out of the first box, getting our second. Building some swing. And there's a nice clear of our third obstacle. Figuring out which way he wants to take that little side swing in lâché. Got the hands on, just couldn't hold on to that little hexagon there. And trying on our little keys. Reaching for number 4. Got it hooked. Trying for number 5. I came a little too much on that backswing there. Great run from Miles. Great run. Next up on our starting block here, we have Madison. And Madison here, I believe, is representing the Surge Ninja team. Right, Madison's up that wall. She's on our ring. Got it off that hook. Hit that platform and quickly onto line 2. I like it. Moving with a purpose here. We got a clear of obstacle 2. She can engage those feet on those rolling pipes, making her way down, up and over that nice little tilting board. Landing platform for 3. We're climbing up, pull that ring out of the box. Building her swing. And she's off. That's a clear of 4. Up on the board, getting those hips moving, setting them up, hands on, caught the first. Caught the second. Let's see if she can catch that third. Very nice. And get the dismount. Great run so far for Madison. She's making this course look easy. Moving with a purpose. First key in. This is a little interesting technique. We're going to have a little bit of a interesting time here, I think. But, hey, she's making it work. She's making it work. A little control here, but can we make our way around? And it just spun out at the end there. Great run from Madison. Great, great run. We got Austin at the starting block here, representing Team Vitality. He's up there, got his hands on that first ring, trying to get that out of that hook. We got to clear that first obstacle. Moving with a purpose to obstacle 2. Swinging his way down that line, and he's already cleared that and on through number 3. Up and over the board, holding on. That's clear 3. Dropping those rings, getting those hands on. Swinging our way across, skipping the last one. Up on that board. We're starting with obstacle 5. Hands on the hexagon, nice catch. Caught the second board. And caught the third. Can we hit that dismount? Austin's moving with very nice efficiency in his movements here. Not too much backswinging, getting on an obstacle, getting those hips moving, building that power and going. See how that helps him out with these keys here at the end. Hooking him in pretty confidently. Oh, all right, little miss on the last one. Let's see if he can reset that one. He's got it in. We get some control and make our way off to that landing platform. Little assist from the truss there, but that's within the rules, and clears the course. Nice run, Austin. Like our next runner here is Parker. Parker's representing for Team Surge here this weekend. He's up that warped wall. He's got his hands on that ring. Got it off the hook. Getting this big swing across to that landing platform. Ring, rope, landing platform. And he's off. Onto the pipe. Up to that board. Right in the tilt. And I think that hand engagement with the upright there made him not quite clear obstacle 3, but he's making quick work of these rings on obstacle 4, building up some speed. An unfortunate little touch there from Parker, but he clears obstacle 4, makes his way up to that starting point for obstacle 5. Hands are on that board, gets both hands on that hexagon. Both hands on the board, and one more little hexagon to go. Here we go, he's got it. And down for the landing. So we've cleared 4 of 5 so far, and we're getting ready to engage with the 6th and final obstacle. Oop, little slip. Remains composed though. One's back on, he's got 2 more to go. Got that one. Not quite set enough there. Sometimes it's important once we get him in those hooks. Make sure we really have it holding before we commit to throwing that weight on there. But great run from Parker. Willie Parker was our last runner of that wave right now. Like we got some discussions going out on the course over there. I'll keep you guys updated as to what is coming along next.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yep. Right. Then they were separate. This is like a full time job.
Just ran the course. I couldn't get like my hand around the second barrel. Then I peeled off. Barnaby ran right before me in full third.
Oh, I've given up on commentating for now.
Watch the pre-team. It's pretty boring over there.
mistakes.